Hi guys, this is a circle dress and I just want to show you how I made it. It's a very simple style, even as a beginner, even as a novice when it comes to tailoring, because I myself I am not a tailor, neither a designer. And so to start with, you get your fabric, you open it up, and then you fold it just like I'm doing here. So you get this triangular look from the upper side, and then you fold it again to have it folded into four. Okay, then the first two ends you give the space just like you see me doing here. That's if you want to put a zip. So that's the zipper allowance, because my fabric is actually 1.5 yard, so I have to utilize every little fabric that I have. And so I first started with measuring my shoulder divided into 27.5. So I have to max 8, so I don't get to be in between lines. So I marked my bust area and then my chest area, and so here I have to mark 3 for the neck side, being the width, and then I came down by 3 again. Okay, and then curving it to join the lines to meet. Yeah, it's just a very simple technique. If you just follow this simple pattern I'm doing here, you're sure to get your own clothes, your own designs very fine. I'm so sorry, I'm kind of dizzy. It was so stressful for me today, and so just follow what I'm doing. You get the measurement for your shoulder, you get your measurement for your chest and that of your bust area and your neck. If you want it to be longer or deeper than the neck I marked, you can just increase it. If not, just leave it by 3, which is just a normal measurement for round neck. And so the armhole I measured out here, I actually didn't follow the measurement I was supposed to, okay, because at some point I lacked it. I mean, I'm not a tailor to start with, but then I had to curve it from my chest area to the shoulder. I forgot to slant it, so that was what I did. I had to slant it by 1.5 inch at the shoulder, and so measuring from my shoulder to the length where I want it to be, okay, that's 40 I marked. Okay, but then I decided to go by 41, since I'll have to fold the fabric. I don't want it to be too short, so I can, wear it for any occasion. I'm actually on the average, should I say, tall area, so I don't just want it to be too short, since I won't be attaching extra fabric to do the gathers underneath. So that was why I had to just leave it by 41. So by the time I fold it to be long enough. So after curving all through, I'm so sorry that part didn't show clearly, but I just had to just mark the 41 all through. Yes, as you see there. So after getting that, before cutting, I remember that the back part of the neck, I have not measured it. I have not marked the line. I don't want it to be this deep, so I had to come up by 1.5. Yes, so that is it. So this is just basically all you need. So, but if you want to add hand to or sleeve, I mean to say, to the clothes, you can just attach it from here. Mine are attached net. If you look at the video, the intro video, clearly you will see that it's a net that I attached, because there was no extra material to make sleeve. But if you want to leave yours that way, you can just fold it up and that will be it. So me opening up the front panel and the back panel, you can see that the fabric didn't get to cover all the panels, so I had to cut those pieces left to join the parts that were incomplete. You can see the back part, one side of it is not even up to so I had to cut. Look, you can imagine, look at the pieces remaining, so small, but then I had to manage and trust me, it really came out very well. If you know how to manage your material, you get it right. You usually get it right. Just get the pieces together and then patch it up, and then that is just it. And then voila, this is me slaying my gown. You can't even believe, no one will believe this is 1.5 yard. Yes, 1.5. Trust me, this is 1.5, and I'm not short, am I?